Hello, hello everyone. If you're seeing this, I'm not making it on Mother's Day, but you'll see it tomorrow on Mother's Day. I am making, per today's menu on the board up here, I'm making Hawaiian bun ham and Swiss sliders with macaroni and cheese, and I've got written down peas and carrots. I'm not sure if I'll go through with the whole peas and carrots thing. We'll see. I don't know what I was thinking. So I wanted to say that when you buy these sliders pre-sliced, be aware you get 9. You don't get 12. I'm thinking the other bags have 12. Am I wrong about that? They're pre-sliced, so it's a lot easier, but, so there's that. And let's see, what else am I going to do? I think that's it. I'm just going to show you what's for... I'm making a dessert, too. A peanut butter pie. And I found it in a vintage cookbook, and I will credit in the description below the name of the woman and who came up with the recipe. So that is that. In other news, it's another dark, cold May day here in Washington State, in my neck of the woods. I guess where they examine the markers for what the weather is going to be like 30 days ahead. They said that May is going to be wetter and colder than usual. Yay. I know a lot of people really look forward to the warm weather. I'm going to stay in the air conditioning no matter what. So the days of Kendra getting out in shorts and sandals and bopping around in the sunshine are not with us anymore. So, hey, if you like this kind of content, like what's for dinner and making desserts and organizing and prepping and all of that, grocery hauls, I did one of those yesterday. I hope you'll think about subscribing and becoming a regular here. I love to meet. I feel like I have so many new friends, I've not been around that long. I only have 300 subscribers, but I enjoy the heck out of this. It's given me a new thing to do in my old age. So, that's it, and I'll show you as I go along how this works out. Okay, I've sure had to pivot with this recipe because I didn't have the right amount of buns. I mean, the recipe I had called for 24, and this had 9. So I cut down the amount, and then I realized I have 3 bottles of spicy brown Gouldin mustard and no bottles of Dijon. So I did a little searching, and it said that you could put honey into it to give it this sweet flavor. So in here we have poppy seeds. Here we go. Poppy seeds, minced onion, Worcestershire sauce, and then I'm going to pour this butter in next. And that'll make that honey soft because it was some of the last in a jar that I got from the Amish General Store. I can't remember the name of it. I've got the catalog in the bedroom. Anyway, I've had it for a year and a half, and it's starting to, because there's not a lot of it in the container anymore, starting to crystallize a little bit, And I know it doesn't affect the flavor or the goodness of the honey. So I need to whisk this, obviously, and not spoon it so that it melts. And then I can put it on top of the top buns. So I've got a layer of ham, a layer of, my nails look dreadful, layer of cheese, and a layer of ham, and the bottom of the rolls of the Hawaiian slider rolls. Okay, I'll show you in a minute what it looks like. Here we go. That mixed really well. Just had to warm up that honey a little bit. And since I can't see the bottom anymore because I'm not using a square pan, and anyway, that was a whole nother issue. I couldn't get 9 to fit in right in the 8x8 or the 9x13. So we went with that big pie pan I got from the thrift store the other day. Lined it with foil. I don't know what I'm doing. Usually this is straightforward. I nail it. It's no big deal. We'll see what happens this time. Okay, so I'm going to pour the stuff and we'll get back to you. Here they are. I poured the stuff on top and, some a little below there. And really, if cooking was straightforward, it wouldn't be an art, right? So this may be more casserole than sliders. We'll see. And talk about perfect timing. That's my oven. 350 for, I don't know. And I'm wondering if I ought to put some foil on top of it and take it off at the end. I think I'm gonna. there goes my husband. We're having enough dry weather that he can get out there and do some of it. It's a lot. Well, it's not as much as if he were right on a push mower, I guess. But yeah, takes him a while. Okay, they're out of the oven, and they're kind of crisp on the top. I took, like I said I was going to do, I took the foil off the last 5 minutes or so, and I cooked them probably closer to 30 minutes than I did the 20 I thought I was going to do. I was just afraid they'd be too thick and the cheese wouldn't all melt and the flavoring wouldn't seep all through. So there's that. Now I'm going to get started on that peanut butter pie. And then here at Shay Kendra's, we'll be having boxed macaroni and cheese with our sliders on the side. Yeah, I'm fancy. Okay, so for this peanut butter pie, I'm going to be using one of these prepared crusts. The recipe that I'm following loosely says that I need to crush up Oreos, do that whole deal, and then it wants you to bake it 10 minutes. And I believe that this recipe is so old that they probably didn't have the option of an Oreo crust. Anyway, I'm so glad that we do now. Maybe someday I'll try it with regular cookies. It's probably better, but so here that is. I'm going to take a cup of peanut butter and a stick of, not a stick, I'm sorry, 8 ounces of the cream cheese softened. And I just used the Kroger brand this time. Depends on what I see when I get to the store. My cream cheese, my butter, my all that. If the name brand stuff that I always used to use is out of control price, and I know it's not their fault, then I'm going to get the lesser. I think, like butter, cream cheese is going to be cream cheese. So I hope I'm right. Okay, so far we have in this bowl a block of cream cheese, 8 ounces, a cup of smooth peanut butter, and I just used Jif, the house peanut butter. And I used a tablespoon of regular real butter and a cup of sugar. We're going to mix all of this until it's smooth. Show you what I got when I'm done with that. So this was kind of stiff and it worried me until I put in the last ingredient, which was the vanilla. And so it said put a teaspoon in, and I probably put a teaspoon and a half, so sorry. But anyway, I eyeballed it. It smells exactly like old-fashioned peanut butter fudge right now. It smells good enough to lick the beater, but I won't. I promise. Okay, we're to a part here where it's saying that I should fold in some homemade whipped cream. Yeah, that's not happening. So I got out a Cool Whip from my fridge, opened it up, got it ready to use, realized it was in there too long, so it was weepy, you can tell. So I got rid of it. Oh, it's a dog barking. And sent a kid out to the shop, to the freezer, got my frozen Cool Whip, got it as soft as I could. Now I'm fixing to whip it in there, fold it in there gently, and then I'll put it into the pie crust. Oh my, I did taste it. You see where I ran my finger along the spoon when I was done? Oh my word, it's good. This is a keeper. So here it is, it's done. I'm getting ready to put the top on it and hope for the best. I just hit it with some of the Kroger brand extra creamy topping, and like I said, I used Cool Whip to fold into the peanut butter. So that's peanut butter on top of there. Oh please. Well, it's good enough. It smushed it just a little bit. I'm liking this, and I'll put the recipe that I used based off of the one that I found in a vintage cookbook. So, oh, I gotta go get the macaroni and cheese. It's done. So I decided against peas and carrots and went with broccoli. I like broccoli anyway. I feel like I'm on repeat. Broccoli, Brussels sprouts, asparagus, green beans, but it is, I don't care. And then here's some mac and cheese, and here are those. So, I'm going to get this out of the way so nobody crushes the countertop with it. Well, that'll conclude today. I'm here with my feet up and a poodle on my lap, sort of. I have my ankle taped up. I don't know what I did to it, other than I walked through the yard in Birkenstock sandals instead of good shoes. kind of messed it up. It's hurting, not near as bad as it was this morning since I've supported it with the tape. But anyway, I wanted to say, I hope you enjoyed this vlog or episode or video. And that if you would like, I would like to have you be a part of this family, and you could like, subscribe, or comment, or none of the above, totally up to you. Everybody that is a mom or has a mom or had a mom, I wish you the best for Mother's Day. Take care. Bye-bye.